Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host Chris Tysis, and we're here with a different type of video. It's not an NNN show or anything like that, but it is the NNN report, you may say, and it's into really mainly video content and live streams. And I felt like that this has been an area for the last few months that I've been looking into and investigating and working out and trying to work out what that solution is going to be. Just moving on and forward with the channel. Now, some of my report findings has been very interesting, and I shall tell it to you. That's why we're here. So the best type of videos over time, and this is over 1,700 videos that I've been looking at the last few weeks into months. The best types is, oddly enough, still those short, sharp videos. But what I think I will do in the future is not try to have them so quick and having a little more extended in terms of that. So making a drag on for, pushing it out to the 3 to 4 minute mark might be more helpful. The second one, and the one that does long term really well, is reviews. So reviews can shoot up really well at first, but a lot of my reviews gradually gains views over time, and that's something that I like. And because the reviews are more, towards the 10-minute mark with watch time, then that means that my watch time increases and it does very well. Um, so that's an important area for reviews. The other section is unboxings. It's another really popular one, and long term it does really well. I did a funny Coles video with a toy shopping cart, and it got 4,000 views. The downside of unboxings is that it can be very costly. You could be spending hundreds of dollars per month trying to make sure that um, you're trying to spend $100 and you only get 100 views, and that is not a very good thing to have. And the other best type of videos, and it's because this series hasn't been done that much. It was towards the beginning of the channel's life, and that is sort of history videos, going back into Nintendo's past. And I think the most popular video, which over 5,000 views, was talking about the history of the GBA wireless adapter. Would you believe that? But it seems like there's something there for me to look into. Now, the worst type of videos um, that I've tried is, oddly enough, long gameplay videos. Don't do that well. It seems like it doesn't hold people's attention. Live streams have never been really good on Nintendo Ninja News because I live in Australia and the bulk of my people who watch me are off in America. They're often away somewhere else. So that makes it very hard as well. And that's quite difficult. Reaction videos, I've tried that every now and again. They just generally don't work. And the multi-topic news videos that I've just recently did an NNN show saying, hey, we're going to be making some big changes. I might have to do a bit of a political backflip here and say that, look, we'll keep trying it out, but it's not going to be an every time thing. It's just going to be when there's enough news pieces that come together, and I feel like that's worthy enough to post or to create, then I'll do it like that. Now, the other part of my investigation has been into live streams. And basically the conclusions that I've come to after really trying to do live streaming here since October last year, and it's been a bit of a mess of a year for me, I guess, and everyone's been dealing with that, is the live stream aspect. When's that coming back, Chris? What we're going to do about that? And basically what I've worked out is Mixer and Twitch is just not going to happen for me. I like Mixer, oddly enough, more than Twitch. Twitch is not bad for watching people, but for, starting a fan base from zero, on Twitch is very hard. Mixer, I've had a little bit of success with about 5 followers, and that was not very, it's still quite difficult to do things with. And it's a Microsoft platform too. It's very odd to be on a platform like that. Now, the problems with YouTube is that it's limited doing the live streams. When I live stream, most of my audience are in bed. So only about 17, 18%, I believe, are Australians that watch my content. So you might try and capture 30% out of the 100% of people, but it is quite, you know, it's a bit sad when you do a video or live stream and no one's barely watching you because you know the time zone differences. And I can't get up at like, 4, 5, maybe 6 a.m. in the morning and try to catch all the Americans. It's just going to be too hard, um, to put that into your life. So oddly enough, Facebook, would you believe, came out as a big winner, having some success on that. And we have created a new Facebook page in recent months, as well as the Canberra Nintendo Ninja Club. And that would be what would be called as... I've lost my train of thought. Fuck. Alright. We don't do edits here. We don't do jump cuts here. So basically, I'm not going to do live streams on YouTube that often. If we do, it's going to be some sort of special event or something like that, where I know there's going to be a few people watching here and there. So basically, my what I'm going to be doing from this report is still doing the short, sharp videos. These are the 3 main type of videos I'll do. The short, sharp videos, but they'll be a little longer this time. We'll sort of, put some pictures up during the video and do all that little half fancy stuff. Reviews are going to become really important. That's going to be a really interesting thing, using the game capture card more often. And I think when I do get my game capture card, we'll be streaming and also doing a whole bunch of goddamn reviews that I've got to catch up on. I actually have been receiving review copies, codes, but I've not been able to use it due to my very rough financial year, as it has been. And history videos will be making a comeback down the track. We don't know when. I think when we push out a whole bunch of reviews and stuff like that and get the live streams going, that will be fine. But other things like the movies will keep on going. That's always a fun part to do. Probably shows you a different side of me when I'm out and about. And we'll also keep doing the NNN shows, always very popular. We'll be taking the NNN show on location at times and all that sort of thing. And what I can say, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I've worked out that I can get the monies and financially work myself out of the hole, well, half the hole, in September. So it's still a bit of a month away until we can do sort of real live streams of games and things like that, and also to doing reviews and just getting the channel back up and going and providing content that is not only just going to boost the views, but it's going to be very helpful. And the next video I'll do, I'll probably talk about Nintendo Ninja Gaming a little bit in detail and what the goals are and all that sort of stuff. So this is the end of the part 1 of one boring video. I do appreciate whoever actually got to 9 minutes of this, but just gives you a bit of an idea into, behind the scenes of the channel, what I'm trying to do, and that's a nice background. I don't mind it. But oh yeah, I've also worked out too. I thought of putting a third bookcase up here, but it's kind of useless because if I'm sitting here, you can't actually see it, can you? You can't see the bookcase or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like an 8-cube thing down here, like in the bedroom. And I won't put a TV there, but I'll put things like handhelds and controllers and things like that. So that's essentially what it'll be in consoles that I don't use, and just bits and pieces of gaming. So it won't be so bad. So that's it for me. That's it for me, and I shall see you later on.